Okay, so creeper update. There was a guy here. I don't know who he is, but I think he came here to stalk me intentionally or something. Like, I have never met this man before in my life, and he's psychotic. Like, there's something wrong with him because his eyes are normal. Like, the kind of eyes people get when they do drugs for a very long time. And then he, like, came to, like, sleep right there, like, for, like, a couple of hours, and then kept on, like, kicking me in the foot, and then would get up every time I got up, and then get back down every time I would lie back down. And then I started to pack up, and then he left. Now I'm just gonna sit here because I don't know who that guy is, and I have a feeling that he might be stalking me. Also, there was a guy who gave me a little, like, it was a pocket flashlight, so it was like this big. I didn't know somebody put a GPS tracking device in it. So I've been carrying that around with me without knowing that there was a GPS in it. And then I left it somewhere else. And then I think whoever was stalking me, it's a stranger, just to be clear. Like, this is a person I do not know. This isn't somebody that I've met at a party. It's not somebody that, like, I've actually had a conversation with. It's a complete stranger. They've decided to put a GPS tracking device on me through somebody that I know. So it was given to me by some other resident at the shelter who I was, like, I guess getting to know. I didn't really want to get to know that guy. He was, like, threatening me with, like, a knife and saying, like, if you're not gonna talk to me, then I'm gonna, like, just stab you or whatever. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude. Also, he's a crackhead. So there's, like, maybe that's was, like, why he does that kind of stuff, because, like, he smokes crack. A surprising number of people smoke crack. They don't look, so not all of them look like they smoke crack, but a lot of them smoke crack. And the reason is because the reason why they don't look like that is probably because they have more money. That's what I'm thinking. Like, they probably have a house and, like, they have more money, so, like, they are able to allocate their funds. So they have, like, the crack funds, and then they have, like, regular monthly payment bills and stuff, so they have a place to live so they can smoke crack. And I'm like, wow. Yeah, there's also, like, these, like, construction workers here who's mentioned the GPS tracking device, which is, like, super creepy. I don't think they know that they're creepy, to be fair. I think they're normal, and, like, it's okay to do those kinds of things. From what I've observed, they think they're normal, and they think I'm the abnormal one, because I don't think like them, and I don't do things that they're doing, and they're normal, so everybody who's not like them must be abnormal. Like, that's their logic. What else? Update. I'm not actually in the shelters because they're planning to stab me or something there. And I'm, like, thinking, like, yeah, no thanks. Oh, also, like, I don't know who's the one. I don't know if they're paying these people to stalk me, because I think some of them are being paid and I think some of them aren't being paid. Also, they can't steal any of my things anymore, so the people at the Toronto shelters are very upset because that's what all they were planning on. I'm like, what, you look at a person and you only care about, like, their valuables so you can take them? Why? That's so stupid. But I guess that's their logic. They're like, oh, you person, oh, what do they have? Oh, I want it. Oh, it's mine now. Ha ha ha. You know, I've seen, like, squirrels do that. Like, they, like, steal food, and, like, pigeons, I guess, and seagulls. Actually, I've never seen pigeons or seagulls, like, steal food. Squirrels sometimes do. Bears do, I guess. I've never seen, like, normal human beings do it. But again, they're probably suffering from some sort of mental illness, such as an addiction. And addiction makes people do, like they end up ruining their lives for, like, the things that they're addicted to. And they don't realize this. which is why it's a mental health concern. I think it's because like they're like, no, like my life is better with this thing in it. Don't ever say anything. It's my precious, like Smeagol, my precious. No one must seize it, my precious. Like that's that with like an addict. Oh my god, is that about an addict? Huh. Yeah, that's like an addict with like their addicted thing of choice. So like an alcoholic would be like, my precious. And they would intentionally create situation or be involved in situations which will cause them to drink. Or like will have to drink. Like that's an alcoholic. Same thing with a crackhead. Like they will be in situations socially or otherwise which they can or will have to smoke crack. That's a crackhead. um I'm not really sure why they're trying to steal my things because as far as I am aware, I think they are also on welfare. But at the same time, I'm like, if they're on welfare, then like, how are they like spending money for drugs? Because I'm like, doesn't the government track like the bills? Wouldn't they be caught and like get off welfare or something? I don't know. Crackheads do some crazy shit. Y'all, it's fucking crazy. Yeah, they're insane. Or something. Yeah, crackheads are literally insane. So with meth addicts. Oh, also, forgot to mention, there was apparently on the news, it said he's a murderer. Turns out he was just a meth dealer on campus. He sold meth. Well, why would they present that as a murderer? I think he was involved in an overdose with one of his clients who is, or more than one client. So I guess technically it's considered a murder because they died from the products that he was selling.
Which will be 55 inches from here to here, and then 52 inches from here to get to the wall.
Also, there's been a lot of accusations being flown around and targeted at me. The problem is that there's no evidence for it, and they keep telling me that I have to produce the evidence and I have to like convict myself, and I'm like, what? Like, this is a bunch of idiots like running around saying that I stole it from them and that's why they're stealing from me, and then like telling me that like I was mean to their sister when I've never even met them before in my life, or like I was mean to their brother or their father or their mother or something. I'm like, I don't know you. Oh, those are psychotic people. Also, I'm wondering, I haven't found an answer because I did a quick Google search of if psychotic people tend to stalk. I think they might. I'm not sure if all of them do. And if so, are they dangerous? Like, will they be like the type of people who's gonna like wait in the shadows and then like ambush me? You know? Or are they like the type of people who are just like gonna straight run towards me and just try to stab me or like jump me or whatever, or like tackle me to the ground and try to steal from me by force? Like, yeah, those are typically psychotic people. Like they do those things because they have this belief, and that belief like causes them to do those types of things. Basically, I can't. Apparently, the good thing is that if somebody's getting convicted, nobody's really has a legal right to know about that kind of stuff. That's what they're saying. So they're saying that like if someone like a criminal is getting a sentencing or whatever, that means like they don't have access or like privy to like their information or their sentencing or the reason why they're in prison, except for the people directly involved, which is the convict and the prosecutor and the judge and the defending lawyer. So those people get to know for sure, and then probably like some other people who are involved in case. But otherwise, they don't actually know. So I'm like, okay, so what's the point of even reporting it on the news if they don't even have like legal access to it and they can't even say it? Like, what the hell is the point of the news? Is it just a variety show? I just feel like it is. Like, I think it's like this thing that they do, and then they just like try to like make it look like they're doing something, and then they know what's going on in the community by like telling other people, oh, this is what's going on in the community. Oh, is that what that is? Very childish. Like selling lemonade at a lemonade stand. Like when, like I see that all the time. Like on the internet. I've never seen it in person. But there's like little kids, and then they set up a lemonade stand, and they're like, lemonade, 5 cents a cup. And I'm like, oh, that's cute. Things like that.